Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope everyone's okay. A big welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining my channel, and I hope you enjoy the videos that I put on in the future. Now I've come on with a Halloween project share. These are the first ever Halloween projects I've ever made. It isn't something that I do. These are things I don't buy, but somebody sent me some bits and pieces, and there was some free papers in the middle of a magazine, and I thought I'd use them and enter a swap on one of my Facebook groups and also enter a challenge. So we'll start with this card that I've made. So I had some tissue with the spiders on, so I've used that as a backing. And somebody sent me some huge spider's web die cuts, so I've put half of one behind this topper that was in the magazine. So I backed it onto some card because they're very thin, the papers that you get in the magazines, and they're absolutely fine. This was also sent to me, this ghost. I cut the cauldron from the magazine, and I think that came from the magazine as well. But what I've done with it is put a pocket in there into which will go this ATC that I've made, and that is a skull that was sent to me. So that's the card. Now this is the ATC that's to go in the card. It's got a trick or treat sticker on there. I've used the tissue again. These were some as a border that was in the magazine, and these were cut from the magazine as well. So that's the ATC, and that's a sticker as well that's going into the card. That is for a challenge. Now for a swap, I've made these 3 ATCs. That was cut from the magazine, as were these. That was a border, and I just fussy cut some of them out to put on some foam pads, give them a bit of depth. This was some paper, this purple from the magazine, as was this green with the skeletons. And then this one has got the green and then the purple with the spiders going down, and a pumpkin and a ghost. So those are those. I put them in little plastic wallets that I get from eBay. So then I carried on. I quite got into it, actually. I think it's the colours. I took to the colours. Never crafted with these colours before. So I made a bookmark with that tissue, a bit of the spider's web, a bit of the paper with the bats on, and then some green and silver trim there. So that's a bookmark. Then I made this tag. It's quite a large tag. I can't exactly remember how big it was, but it's quite large. That's my hand, about the size of my hand. Using the tissue again, some of the borders from the magazine, some of the spider's web. These were all cut from the papers that were in the magazine, so I fussy cut these out. Backed them on some card first and then cut them out. So that's the tag, and then I've got some green and orange ribbon in the top there. And then I carried on. I'm making up, I think, for all the years that I haven't done Halloween. and I made these toppers. So there we are, all, as you can see, using a very, very small selection of things that I had. So that's why they're all much of a muchness colour wise and all the rest of it. I do like this little witch here. I fussy cut her out, put her on there with one of the houses, and all sorts of bits of paper, the spider's web, the bats, they were fussy cut from one of the papers. So there's a skeleton, fussy cut from the paper. So there we are. That's my first ever selection of Halloween projects. Let me know in the comments, will you please, what you think of them. I'd be very interested to know what you make of them, given that they are my first attempts. So there we are. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them, and I hope you'll give me a thumbs up for this video. And thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.